Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild. I have to move the microphone. That might do some noise. I don't know. But you can see that I'm still cleaning up. I'm cleaning up around the, let's say, alien world. How to say that? Cleaning up on the alien world was remarkably easy because it's not there anymore. And I don't know why. And I don't know when. The alien world is just boop, gone. And I can't really explain what happened here. You can see that in 45 kilometers there's there's a GPS that should be on the ground, and yeah, the world is gone. I don't know. Something broke it, and I can't really tell when. Might be that in the last save that I have, it might still be there, but I don't know. The stuff was neatly just floating in the world, in space, so that was pretty easy to clean up. Yeah, now I'm cleaning up the base. You can see that I basically split it in half, or not in half. I split one part off, moved the ship that I still had here, the small ship gone big, that might get some love at one point. I have to move the weapons after Ravenbolt's update to the mod. These guns kind of move their position, need to be repositioned. And then let's see if it also counts for counts for all the weapons. So they all need to be moved. Doesn't really hurt, can be done fairly quick. This will take a while. I might just go and pick the most important stuff and then scrap the rest, kind of, because one thing I wanted to see here around the alien world is if my center sleigh is still there. I parked it somewhere here, but it seems that it is gone, sadly. Everything's fine. That's not too bad. So I had already removed some of the ships here. There were some good tips, but and some things. Some people might get what they wished for. I had a comment that said, just delete Earth and the alien world. The alien world definitely is gone. So I gave you half of what you demanded. I had to kind of take a look. Some of the other worlds are still there. So Earth and Mars are still there. That is at least good to see. There's a lot of nice stuff in here that I definitely want to pick up. The build and repair systems, assemblers, and some internals. The rest, again, will stay here. I want to maybe modify this so this can be used as a dock for the other ships. The docking clamp here, or the docking ring here, doesn't... It works for the ships, but it might not fit. So that needs to be remodeled at one point, and this thing needs to be built up, and I will put some batteries in so that this thing stays. We will take the ship next to a place that I like, to one of the places that I like. I want to get some smaller ships built, and I have an idea for a big ship or a medium-sized ship. Maybe we get into this. but mainly I want to maybe go planet side again and see what I can do there. But first, I will do some more cleanup here and come back to you later. That's good. Now this is finished too. I wanted to wait for this. I will leave this running. I've ordered some batteries in there and they will hopefully keep this thing going without a reactor or anything like that. The whole base is mopped up basically and everything's removed. The thing is, I kind of, again, I kind of like to getting rid of that stuff. And I'm weirdly not fazed by the alien planet missing. It's my least favorite planet. And I don't know. I don't really have a use for it. If you think I should have a use for it, then let me know. But it is just, I don't know. There's nothing that I really think I want to do there. So I will leave this in orbit. It's more like having a marker where that planet was, so that I can at one point, don't know, maybe bring it back in, but I really don't have a use for it now. So this will stay here and don't know, will be ending up as a dry dock for ships that will just stay here. What I will do is I will go to Mars. Maybe people can't see Mars anymore. Martian soil, I love it there. I like Mars, and we will do some work around and on Mars before we go and, don't know, maybe do something else. Remove that and we will go back to Mars arrival. Is it Mars? I need a search function. I need a dang search function for this. For that system. It's just... This is just inconvenient. If you have so many... If you have so many GPS points, then it goes bonkers. Let me find that. So I found it. It's just... It is ridiculous to not have a search function there. They are bringing in, don't know, PvP handguns. But a search function for the GPS system on jump drives. I will take a look now again to not be angry about. Can I? Ooh, can I? No, I can't. I can't write that in there. Select. That's how that works. Dang. So I think it's. The thing is that the order here is very different, because it seems it goes by what GPS point was added first or something like that. I don't know. Okay, let us jump to Mars and hopefully Mars is not missing at that point. I don't know, maybe the jump drives do it, so then I'm ending up with the stuff, don't know, not being there anymore. I will go relatively close to the station, park the ship there, and then we will see. So the plans, just short, the plans. I need another form of container transport. On the planet, I need to take another look at how to transport the cargo containers. I have a transporter, but I have to think about maybe changing that up. We will see, because it can't unload itself, and that needs to change. Next thing, I want to have a GPS point at the big mountain on Mars and maybe do something there. The big mountain is nice because, as far as I know, it goes out of the atmosphere. So I don't know, maybe we can do something there. We need something that can climb that mountain, a rover. And I might start, and that's just a might. I have the idea to build a modular ship. So a ship that where you can have modules that you just add, and where you have, a mining module that you can disconnect, mine with it, come back to the ship, reconnect it. Then have cargo modules that you can add. So your cargo goes full, you add another cargo module. If you have refineries, if you need more refineries, add another refinery module, and so on. We did that on the server, but there it was a fixed thing. So the ship was basically, in the end, we all brought together a ship and then welded it up, and it was connected. But I kind of want to start basically a medium-sized ship that you can change up however you want. That would be my idea. We will see if that comes to fruition in the next, episodes. It would be nice to have something like this, because then it is not this fixed ship size that is hard to modify. With that thing, you could modify it on the fly. Okay, I need more storage. Add another storage module. So pull the ship away from each other. Maybe blueprint a module, build up the module, then put it in. And then go with something that is more in line with maybe the Duchessa and not with this thing. So not have huge modules, but have, a refinery module, 2 refineries, an assembler module, 4 assemblers, then a central module with cockpit and or bridge and maybe living space. Then have a power module, and then each module has its own thrusters, but then maybe have one module end caps basically, and then have big thrusters in there to drive the whole thing, and maybe make it so that the modules are in length variable, and then maybe you can also clip things to the side. So maybe we don't have the thrusters in the end, but on the clipped onto the side. I'm thinking about stuff like that, and maybe that is something that can replace bigger ships that I have. We will see. But the plan for now is to chill a bit and get stuff done here. Let me go to the anchor, maybe dock up the ship, then come back to you. The game is so much more responsive around Mars. It's not funny how much better the game works here. It is because there is not a lot going on here in orbit right now. The big ship is still hammering everything, basically, but it works so much better here. I just tried to do... So, I don't know. It's these weird things. On Reddit, I saw someone build a foldable solar panel that was able to really neatly tuck away and unfold perfectly, fold back relatively perfectly, even with pistons driving it out. And I don't know how, because I tried something similar and it just doesn't do it. So this is definitely not flat pack. Maybe it is the rotor that's in the way, but all these hinges and rotor, or all the hinges, are set up to just close by 90 degrees so that this would completely pack flat away if it could, but it can't. And it's one of these things that I didn't get to work, but other people's do. So I need to get back to it. I connected up the ship. Here I can do that. The station doesn't have a reactor, so it has one. I don't think it has a reactor, so this will not get pulled empty by the reactor cores here and all that stuff. So here it is needed so that I can transfer materials back and forth. I just use the connector out of the docking port here because, again, there is no real docking port here, and this ship kind of never was meant to dock to other stations, but here it is necessary. Now that the ship is a lot more movable and a lot more mobile, I definitely do things that I thought I wouldn't do with this big ship. So I'm coming in, I'm docking up to stations. I had the thought that I would just leave it at the arrival point, and then if I need something, fly back and forth. But here on Mars, this really is just an anchor. It doesn't have anything except for a lot of connectors and, I don't know, build and repair systems. So this is just meant to, yeah, have some, I don't know, just work as an anchor the ship can be anchored to, and then everything runs off of the ship. I had to reduce the antenna ranges. All the ships around here still had crazy antenna ranges that needed to be got rid of. And I might, the highway network that I have might be problematic because there is a lot of antennas around it that mark my position, but the reavers really don't like antennas, and they now come into planetary atmosphere. So we will have to do something about this, or we might lose highway outposts and all that stuff. So we will see how that works out. That needs repairing too. Ooh, there's so much to do on Mars. Good. The first thing, this drone can go. I made this as the product to, be the thing that moves containers around, but now I kind of want to replace it. So this might go as well at one point. So first thing first, we will unlock this drone and then paint it so that I can reclaim the materials. And then we start, I'm not sure, maybe we start with the container transport that I want. But the problem is this whole ship needs more things. I need another ship to defend this ship. It's a weird thing because this is just a a weapons platform, but kind of want to have a smaller fighter that I want to start. We talked about having maybe a more conventional drill ship, or redesign a drill ship with drill and fills and get away from this shape. I need more tools for this thing, and then again, container transport. And we need to modify this ship to have slots for the containers. And this thing, I now took it with me, but now it can go because it kind of served its purpose. So I might just... Maybe we don't know, we blueprint it. It doesn't have a name. I might rename it later. And now we can just bring it back into the fold. Again, because again, now everything is gone that was supposed to go. So the build and repairs here work. Good. And I will leave it for now. So the plan is, I have this ship as now a shuttle that can go to the surface. Let me bring that out. And the thing is, I still like the form of this ship. It is a weird thing. It's a taste thing. So let me explain you the weird thing I had with starfighters in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. I know that's a weird thing. So the Phantom Menace had Jedi starfighters in them. I don't know, Aether Sprite, something. I don't care for the real name, but they had this Corvette Jaguar E-type look with basically a long hood in front of them. So the pilot sat in the back, and then there was a long hood with stuff in it. And I never liked this starfighter when the movie came out. I kind of was against it, and I also had a problem with the cars that do that have these long hoods, because that's just an issue with being able to see out of the cockpit and having a lot of stuff that you basically blind spots beneath you. And then at one point, I don't know what changed. Something in my life changed, and suddenly I really like the form. So that's, by the way, also why this came to be a ship that has the cockpit in the back and then a lot of stuff in the front. And I kind of want to do something like this for container transport. So we will take a lesson out of this ship, have it something similar. Turbines for atmospheric flight, have some of the pulse thrusters in here, use nice and crazy reactors, and have basically the container just sit in front of here. So just something similar. With that thing, then we are able to move containers in and out. It will look a bit different because the whole connection points are on the top. It will have longer legs, basically, but that might be nice. That might be a really nice thing. to have. So can I? Okay, there's just money in there. There's money in there. I will remove this so that I have space. And then is this below a small cargo container? We will put a catwalk. No, we don't need that. So, cockpit in the back. A bit raised up. So we need some measurements. The whole thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks high. So we do the landing gear. Landing gear, a battery, maybe a small one, and a cockpit. We will go with a fighter cockpit. I don't use that a whole lot, and I always, when it came out, really liked that thing. But it's weird. I wanted to say that utility ships usually don't have stuff like that, and I have this thing close by that definitely has that thing, and this is kind of a utility ship too. So we need a landing gear, and everything will be measured off of the landing gear. Would you please not do that? So this should be locked. 3, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. That would be the container height. And now we kind of have to bring the cockpit a bit above. Does that work out? Is it 8? No, it's not 8. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, build and repair. You can go and be... Can you not be a pain in the bum? Seven. Oh, good. Okay, then we go and do the rotor. G rotor. Yeah, people, that's the terribleness of space engineers with modded build and repair systems. It won't let you do anything. It's dumb thing. So you please add a small rotor head. Now we just go up a few blocks and then we go out. And then we start the ship from here. So a landing gear, I removed that. Why? And then 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the cockpit needs to be somewhere above that kind of. 1 block for the merge block, then 1 block up, another block just for good measure, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Let me mark that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Container height. 1 for good measure, another for good measure, and then the cockpit somewhere here. 8, 8, 9. P. Change the color. Can we do what did we do here? We went with just a flat bottom connected on the bottom. So 8, bring it 9, bring it out. The cockpit is 4 blocks high. Okay, that is okay. I kind of want to go out as well, so the container will be somewhere here. It will start somewhere here, and then we also go out so that we maybe fit all the reactors kind of back here. And where's the middle axis? It's kind of here. Okay. Does it go from there? It goes down. That's okay-ish. 2, 2, and then we go down. The container is how wide? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I will not bore you with this. We will stop here now in a bit, just so I kind of involved you in the plans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 15 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then go forward, so that there's a bit of room. But now you can basically see the plans that I have and how I want to do this. Is this a good idea, or what do you think? Is that something I shouldn't do? I kind of, in the desperate, the desperate and most of the time very fruitless tries to kind of consolidate my design. I'm trying stuff like this again. It will be wider than this one and a bit bigger, but I'm okay with this. Again, I need to find a style for these ships, and if I can have, again, this is one of the ships I'm just towing around everywhere, so it must mean something. It must be something that I really like, and a design that I like. So why not do more ships like that? So the container ship will be this way. I will definitely have another utilitarian mining ship that maybe fits that aesthetic, and the fighter in the end might fit that aesthetic too. So have cockpit back, everything else in the front, kind of, and the fighter might be a bit different because again it needs the guns, and that needs a certain form of design. So I'm not sure yet. And in the next time I also will start to try to build the modular thing. I have the feeling it is something that I really would like to see in my world. And then not, again, don't do a ship that is too big. Just 1, 2, and then the thing. So yeah, something okay, this is the top of the container, so the merge block needs to be somewhere here. 2, and then merge block G, merge, one, 2. I'm getting into build mode again. Yeah, that is something I would kind of accomplish before episode 1000, so that I really am able to find one style for at least the smaller ships and the utilitarian ships. That would be just great if I could just bring that together finally and find my design language. So there's, I think, 1 space, no, 2 space, 3, 2, then the next merge block. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, merge block 8. So that then needs to be the front, and everything needs to basically hug that container there. I will have to see if that works out. The thing is, with a more utilitarian cockpit, like the transport cockpit, this one, not the transport, the industrial cockpit, basically, I could achieve something like having that here and then being able to see underneath the container. But man, I could do that maybe with a camera or something like that. We will see how that works out. So the visibility will not be the best, but on the other hand, who gives? We have third person, we have a drone mode, something like that. Good people, but I think that is all for today. I hope my plans kind of, you're liking my plans and you understand what my plans are. If there's any questions or anything, then let me know. Good people, thanks for watching. Hope you liked this episode. If you did, please leave a like on the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya, guys.